This behind me is the BMW M4 GTS. Now the main thing you need to know about this car is that it is the fastest series production BMW ever made. There's only 700 of them and it is a very special thing indeed. Let's find out exactly what BMW has done to this car to make it so quick. In the front of the M4 GTS is the 3-litre twin-turbo S55 motor. Now this is the same engine as the one that you find in the M4 road car. It is not the N55 engine that made an appearance in our recent M2 video. The biggest difference though is that this engine has a water injection system.
In simple terms, what this does is use a fine spray of water into the intake manifold to cool the compressed air going into the engine, which in turn means you can use higher boost pressures and get more power and torque from the motor.
The S55 motor in the M4 GTS puts out 493 brake horsepower and 442 pound-foot of torque. Now compared to a normal road-going M4, that's a 68 bhp increase and 47 pound-foot more to play with. For the GTS, BMW has put the M4 on an extensive diet, an 80 kilo diet to be exact. Now how they've done that is with extensive use of carbon fibre. So you've got that lovely carbon fibre rear wing, you've got a carbon fibre roof, and you've got a carbon fibre bonnet, and it's still got that power dome as well. Other weight-saving measures include things like aluminium control arms and wheel hangers. Now you might have seen these wheels before. They were on the M4 GTS concept. They're 20-inch at the rear, 19-inch at the front, shod in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tyres. Also unique to the GTS is a set of M manually adjustable coilovers, and you've got carbon ceramic brakes all round. Rear of the GTS then, obviously you've got this carbon fibre rear wing. There's also a titanium exhaust system, and a first for BMW are these OLED lights. OLED is like the technology you get in a smartphone screen, so it gives a very uniform colour, hence why they look like that. Then in the boot is that water tank we mentioned earlier. It's 5 litres and you keep it topped up when you're doing things like track days, and it will make sure the car's always running at 493 brake horsepower. If it does run out of water, the car will still run, but just not at as high a bhp output. Inside then, you've got Alcantara absolutely everywhere. There's GTS logos stitched in here, there's M logos stitched in here, M stitched into the seat belt. These lovely carbon fibre Recaros. This is the M Performance wheel, which we talked about in the M2 video, and you've got a carbon fibre shift surround. The GTS is available only with an M 7-speed dual clutch transmission, not a manual like the standard M4. So you can have a Club Sport package as an option, which means you've got this half cage in the back and a fire extinguisher. Overall, that gives the car a 1,510 kg curb weight. That's lighter than the 911 Turbo S, but that's not lighter than a GT3 RS, which weighs 1,375 kilos. M engineers have rejigged the traction control and ABS to make it much more track friendly. Really though, what stands out with the GTS is just how special it is. You've got all this carbon fibre outside, all this Alcantara and trinketry inside, and it's just a really special place to be. Now the last GTS was a mega thing, so we can't wait to drive this. Let's hope it is as good as the last one. The guys from BMW have just really quickly popped out. We're not really meant to do this, but I'm going to start it up so you can see how it sounds.
Click on the left to see an in-depth walk around of the BMW M2, or alternatively, click on the right to watch an M4 take on an M5 on track. For more Evo Unwrapped in future, make sure to click subscribe below.